You can put your hands on your belly if you want, but just totally relax. Focus on your breath through your nose. Relax the shoulders, the neck. And just find your breath, find your lungs. Take stock of where you are with your body. Do more breaths. Let's flex those feet and extend the legs. Engage the core here so the pelvis is slightly tilted. And bring those hands all the way above the head, interlace, turn them inside out. And really, really lengthen the spine, the arms, wake up that body. And if you want, push through one heel and then the other, waking up the ribs, the side body. Nice and slow, breathe through the nose. One more each side. Release the hands, open them wide. And let's bend those knees so the knees are facing the ceiling. The feet are in line with the hip points. Shoulders all the way on the mat. Core is engaged so the pelvis is slightly tilted. And we're going to lift just the hips, just grounding down on the feet. Keep a nice long neck. Contract the core here. Hold it. Breathe. One more breath. And slowly down, vertebra by vertebra. A lot of control here. Use those core muscles. Readjust as the spine or as the body releases. You may need to readjust. And we'll do that one more time. Grounding down the feet. Keep those knees and the thighs parallel. Almost as if you have a block between your legs, pushing them together. Buttocks is engaged, core is engaged. Breathe. One more breath. And slowly down with control. And now we'll do our usual sequence, crossing the ankle over, right ankle over left thigh. Left hand to left hip, right hand to right knee, keeping the hips square and the core contracted. We're going to exhale and push the knee away from the midline. Inhale, exhale, waking up the hip joint. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Lift up that left foot, interlace behind the thigh, and inhale, exhale, bring it closer. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Two more. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Place that left foot down. Undo the right. Realign yourself if needed. Hands by our sides, palms down. And we're going to do a full bridge now. So grounding down on the feet, pushing the hips to the sky, bringing those shoulders beneath you, pushing the heart to the sky. Breathe. Keep those knees and thighs parallel. One more breath. And now down, vertebra by vertebra, with control. Slowly, mindfully. Once you're down, realign if you need. And we're going to cross the left ankle over the right thigh. Right hand to right hip. Left hand to left knee. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Lift off that right foot. Interlace behind the thigh. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Two more. And inhale, exhale. Place the right foot down. Undo the left. Realign as you need to. Open up the arms nice and wide. Keeping a nice long neck. And bring both knees into chest. Give yourself a big hug. A nice rock side to side gently. And placing both feet down again in our position. Both hands flat next to the sides, palms down. And we're going to do another bridge. Grounding down with the feet. Really lifting the chest to the sky. Hips to the sky. Shoulders beneath. Pushing the heart high. Breathe. Breathe. One more breath. And slowly down with control. Take your time. Both knees into the chest. Give yourself a nice hug. A gentle rock side to side. And place both feet down again, knees facing the ceiling. Readjust as needed. Open up the arms, crossing the right ankle over the left thigh. Lift off the left foot. Interlace behind the thigh. 4 of these. Should be a little easier now. We're starting to wake up the body. And now straighten up that leg. Point and flex. Really work those toes. Spread the toes as you come through flex. Keeping the foot flexed or pointed. Inhale, exhale, straight leg. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 2 more. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And place that left foot down in line with the hip point. Readjust if you need to. Open up the arms. Cross thigh over thigh. And let both knees just move to the left. Reaching through both arms. Keeping the shoulders on the mat. One more breath. Rolling back on the left foot. Undo the right. Readjust, realign. Both hands by your side. If you want to interlace behind your back this time, feel free. And bridge position, pushing all the way up. Waking up the shoulders, the hips. Breathe. One more breath. Slowly down with control. Take your time. Keep that core working. Once you're down, bring both knees into chest. Give yourself a hug. Gentle rock side to side. And place both feet back down. Checking your alignment here. Open up the arms wide. Crossing left ankle over right thigh. Lift off. Interlace behind the thigh. And bring it in. One more. Straighten up that right leg. Pointed flex, already working the toes, the ankles. Already wake up those toes. Get the blood flowing in the feet. So important. Keeping the foot flexed or pointed, straight leg. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Two more. And last one. Place that right foot down in line with the hip point. Cross thigh over thigh. Open the arms wide, and both knees will move to the right, reaching through the arms. Keep that left shoulder on the mat if you can. Rolling back, undo that left foot back into our position. Bring the soles of the feet together. Engage the core here. Open the arms and cross elbow over elbow, getting deep in the scapula here. Lift those elbows high. Breathe into it. At the same time, engage the core. Keep a long neck. One more breath. Open up the arms and change sides, lifting the elbows, getting into the other scapula. One more breath. Open up the arms and roll onto your sides, finding that long line from your crown of your head all the way to your toes, stacking all the parts of the body, shoulders, hips, feet. And we're going to do our usual sequence here, starting with the upper leg, up and down. Take your time, really make it quality, up and down, up and down, up, down, up and hold, and bring them together and open, close and open, close, open, close and hold, and bring them both down and bring them up, down and up, down, up, down, up and hold, and open and close, open, close, open, close, open, close and hold, 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 and now slowly bring them down with control. Come onto your forearm and bring that leg all the way across. So we're sitting ready in this, our usual little pretzel position here. So sitting tall, the left foot is on the right, over the right thigh, shoulders are down, core is engaged, and we're going to twist to the right. One more breath. Back to center, both sit bones equal on the mat, and twist to the left. Lengthen the spine. One more breath. Back to center, and take that left leg all the way back. And we're going to work those hips. So find your figure of four, flex the feet, hands behind. We're focused on that back hip. And we're going to inhale it up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Inhale and hold, 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 and bring the hands forward. And now contract it down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, and exhale down. Last time, inhale up. and extend that left leg. We're coming back to our usual. And that hamstring is tight, so feel free to bend it so long as the foot and the knee are facing the ceiling. Sitting tall, shoulders relaxed, rolling down, heavy head. Arms come forward onto your forearms. Breathe into it. One more breath. Rolling up very slowly. Use those core muscles all the way back up to where we started. Big inhale and exhale. Bend that knee, push through the heel, come through demi point, point, demi, and flex. Bend it, push through the heel, demi point, point, demi, and flex. Now bring that left hip back so the torso is facing the left. Open the arms, reaching high and reaching over that leg. And again, if you need to bend that knee, just gently waking up the hamstrings here. Don't force anything. Keep that right sit bone on the mat. One more breath. Coming into the center, heavy head, arms on your forearms, palms up. Rolling up slowly. Back to our center, shoulders relaxed, big inhale. And exhale, bring that left hip back, torso facing the left. And once again, lifting the arms and reaching over that left leg. Breathe into it. One more breath. Back into the center, heavy head. Shoulders away from ears. And rolling up slowly. Back to the top. Shoulders release. Big inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, bring both legs now to the other side in our lying position on our side. Checking everything is stacked, core is engaged, shoulders away from ears. And starting with the upper leg, up and down, up and down, up, down, up and hold. Bring them together and open, close and open, close, open, close and hold, and bring them down together and bring them up together, down and up, down, up, down, up and hold, and open and close, open, close, open, close, open, close and hold, 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 and slowly down with control, coming onto your forearm, bringing that left foot forward and the right all the way across the right thigh, sitting tall on your sit bones. Try to get that right foot on the floor. If you can't, that's fine. It takes time. Big inhale and exhale and lengthening the spine. Let's twist it to the left. One more breath. Back to center. Big inhale and exhale and twisting to the right. Lengthen the spine. Check that left shoulder. Keep it back. Back to center and undo that pretzel, extending the right leg now. Foot is flexed, sitting tall, rolling down, heavy head. Take your time with this hamstring. One might be tighter than the other. Just tune in, see where your body is. Don't force anything. Breathe into it. One more breath. Rolling up slowly. Use those core muscles all the way back up to the top. Bend that right knee. Push through the heel. Demi point, point, demi, and flex. Bend it. Push. Demi point, demi, flex. One more time. Push, demi, point, demi, and flex. Rolling down one more time. Shoulders away from ears here. Let the head be heavy. If you want to move the head side to side, feel free. Wake up the neck a little bit. Rolling up slowly to the top, shoulders down. And let's bring that right hip back, torso facing the right. Open the arms, reaching high and reaching over that right leg. Breathe evenly through the nose. And when you're ready, coming into the center, onto your forearms, heavy breath. Rolling up slowly. Tall spine, shoulders relaxed. One more time, right hip comes back, torso facing the right. Open the arms, reaching high and reaching over that right leg. One more breath. Coming into center, heavy head. Rolling up slowly. All the way back to our center. And extend the left leg so we're in a V now. And, you know, the V can be as wide or as narrow as is comfortable for you today. Keep those feet flexed. Shoulders are relaxed, down. Core is engaged. Spine is tall. Rolling down. If you need to bend those knees, that's fine. See where you are. Rolling up slowly with control. Back to our center, shoulders down. One more time, rolling down, heavy head, palms up in front. And now reaching for your toes, your calves, wherever, find that diagonal spine, pushing the heart forward, shoulders back, core engaged, head in line with the spine. Lengthen the spine here as best you can. One more breath. And head down one more time onto your forearms, heavy head, shoulders away from ears. And reaching one more time for the toes, the ankles, the calves, into that diagonal spine, pushing the heart forward, shoulders back. Strong core. And rolling up, sitting tall, coming into the figure of four on the other side. So finding figure of four, we're going to focus on that back. For me, it's the right hip. Flex the feet, find what's comfortable today, and inhale it up, exhale down, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, One more time and hold, 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 and bring the hands forward. That back hip is as high as it can be, and contract down and bring it up. Exhale down, inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down, inhale up. One more, exhale down, inhale up and hold. Shoulders back, head up. And coming all the way into a seated position. If you are ready to do lotus today, feel free. See where you are. Just be comfortable, sitting tall on the sit bones. Hands to the knees. And we'll just do a little bit of breath work here. Just a nice big inhale. And exhale slowly. Inhale. Really open the lungs. And exhale slowly. One more time. Big inhale up. And exhale slowly with control. Both hands come up. Interlace. Turn them inside out. Hi, Sashi. Shoulders down here. Really elongate that spine. Elongate the arms. And we're going to move to the right. Back to center. Shoulders down and to the left. Just chasing something. And to the right. Already feel those ribs opening up. And to the left. Release the hands all the way. Shoulders down. We're going to release the neck a little bit. Right hand reaches to the left ear. Open the elbow. Sit tall. Core is engaged. And now gently bring the head down towards the right. And you can feel it's trying to release on the left side. But you need to sit tall here. Breathe deeply. Put as much pressure as that's comfortable for you, where you do get that stretch on the neck. One more breath. And release. Back to center. Big inhale. And exhale. And left hand will reach over to the right ear. Shoulders down. Open the elbow and bringing the head towards the left. Shoulders down. Tall spine, core engaged. Breathing into it, releasing that neck. One more breath. And release. Back to center. And we're going to look to the right. And we're going to look forward and to the left. Forward to the ceiling. Shoulders back, core engaged here. To center and to the ground. And a couple of rotations in each direction, starting with chin to chest. To the right. Slowly back. Take your time. Really work those neck muscles. To the left. And down. And to the left. And back. To the right. And down. Back to center. Right hand out. Left hand goes hard. Side stretch to the right. Really reaching with the upper arm. Try not to bring it down. Keep it high. You know, so even if it's here, but you'll get the stretch because you want that long line from your fingers all the way down to the ribs. Really breathing into it, shoulders back. Keep the sit bones even on the mat. One more time. And taking it into a right twist. Lengthening high, shoulders back, head up. And back to center, big inhale. And exhale. Interlace the fingers behind the back, reaching them high. Lengthening the spine, shoulder blades starting to connect now. Breathe, ready, reaching them even higher. Release them behind, palms up, shoulders down as you roll the head down, reaching through the fingers. Keeping the head down, bring those hands forward onto your forearms, heavy head, shoulders away from ears. Hands to the knees, tuck the elbows, find that diagonal spine, shoulders back, core engaged, head in line with the spine. And back to center, big inhale. And exhale, left hand reaches out, right hand reaches high, shoulders down as we move to the left, waking those right ribs, breathe into it. Reach through the right fingers. One more breath, taking it into a left twist, lengthening the spine, leveraging with the back fingers, head up. One more breath. Back to center, big inhale. And exhale, interlace the fingers behind the back, reaching the arms high, pushing the heart forward, feeling the shoulder blades hopefully are loosening up a little bit now. Lengthen the spine. Release the hands behind you, palms up, shoulders down as we roll down, heavy head, reaching through the fingers, releasing the lower back. Bring the arms forward onto your forearms, heavy head. Rolling up, sitting tall, big inhale, and exhale, and extend that left leg outward again. So we're back to this position. The right foot is in the inner thigh, sitting tall. Bring that hip back, open the arms, reaching up and reaching over. Lengthen the spine as much as you can over the leg. And shifting into the center, hips become square, heavy head onto the forearms, shoulders away from ears. Keep that left foot flexed. And rolling up slowly. All the way back up to the top. Big inhale. And exhale. Changing sides in our seating position. So for me, the right leg is in front. Sitting tall on your sit bones. Big inhale. And exhale. Left hand reaches out, right hand reaches high, up and over. One more time. Really maybe getting a little deeper into it, releasing. Taking it into a left twist, lengthening that spine, really leveraging with the back fingers, twisting the torso. Back to center, big inhale, and exhale. Right hand reaches out, left hand up, shoulders down as we move to the right, keeping the sit bones on the mat. Lifting that upper arm high. Taking it into a right twist, lengthening high. Shoulders back, head up. And back to center. Big inhale and exhale. And rotating the head one more time to the chin. Slowly to the left. Keep a nice tall spine here. Shoulders down, all the way back, nice and slow, to the right. And back to the chin. And to the right. All the way back. Really feel those in the neck releasing to the left. And slowly down back to the chin. Sitting way tall. Big inhale. And exhale. Interlace the fingers behind the back. Reaching them high. Really lengthening the spine here. And for those who want to, take those hands all the way up. Heavy head. If you're up and over, lift the head. Really lengthen the spine so you're in a horizontal spine here, keeping the arms really high. Breathe. One more breath. Wherever you are, bring those hands behind you, palms up. Release the head down, relax. Let those shoulder blades just relax. Splay open. One more breath. Now bring those arms all the way forward onto your fingertips, reaching through the fingertips, reaching through the arms, really pushing the heart to the mat, trying to connect those shoulder blades, really reaching hard as you can. Long, long, long. One more breath. Back onto your forearms, heavy head, shoulders away from ears. Keep the space between your ears and your shoulders as much as you can. And rolling up slowly. Back to the top, shoulders down. Big inhale. And exhale. Opening up that right leg now, all the way to our original position. Flexing the foot, sitting tall, rolling down, heavy head. One more breath. Rolling up. All the way, sitting tall. Bring that right hip back. Open the arms. Reaching high and reaching over. Lengthening your spine over the thigh. One more breath. Into the center, heavy head onto your forearms. Keep the space between the ears and the shoulders. Rolling up. Sitting tall, shoulders down. Big inhale. And exhale. And now open that other left leg. Sitting tall. Should feel more comfortable because we warmed up nicely now. Big inhale. And exhale. Rolling down onto your forearms, heavy head. Shoulders away from ears. Keep those feet flexed. And now reaching for the toes or the ankles or the calves, finding that diagonal spine, pushing through the heels here, flexing the feet very strongly, pushing the heart forward. and rolling up back to the top. Shoulders down, big inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Well done. We're really warmed up. On the floor, we're going straight into tabletop now. So finding tabletop, checking alignment. Cat cow. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Extend the right leg and the left arm. Find your balance here first. And we're going to contract in and inhale out. Exhale in. Inhale out. Exhale. Inhale. Contract. And hold. 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 Bring the left hand down and take that right foot all the way across to the back onto your toes, twisting the torso to look back at your foot. Press through the heel. One more breath. Bring that knee close to the other knee. And then sit back, letting the head drop towards your knees, shoulders away from ears. Relax the arms. Breathe into it. Rolling up, sitting nice and tall, contract the core, shoulders back, and come back into our figure of four. So the right foot is in front and flexed, hands behind. We focused on that left hip one more time. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Up, down, up and hold, and hands forward, and contract down, and up. Bring it down, and up, down, up and hold, shoulders back, hold, and back to tabletop. Finding tabletop. Cat cow. Inhale up, shoulders back, exhale down. Inhale. Exhale, get that spine moving. Inhale. Exhale, one more. Inhale and exhale. Back to center. This time right hand out and left leg out. And bring it in and out. In and out. In, out, exhale. Inhale and hold. 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 Bring the right hand down and cross that left leg all the way to the, over the other side, twisting the torso, pressing through the toes there, looking back. Nice, long, strong left leg. Looking back to really feel the torso twisting. And now bring that knee in to meet the other knee and sit back. Really release that lower back. And those hips are pretty warmed up, so it should feel pretty good. Heavy head, relax the arms, shoulders away from ears, breathe into it. One more breath. Rolling up. Shoulders back, sitting very tall. Big inhale. And exhale. And take that other leg all the way back. So back into our figure of four. Focus on the right back hip now. And bring it up. And down. Should feel easier. Up and down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And bring the hands forward. And bring it down. And up. Down. And up. Down. Up. One more time. Up. And back into tabletop. So we're pretty warmed up by now, I think. So 2 cat-cows. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale and exhale. Thread the needle starting with the right arm. Inhale the right arm up and thread it through, coming onto the right temple, extending the left hand above the head. Press down on the tops of the feet. Lift the hips. If you want to go onto your fingertips, your left fingertips, feel free. Breathe into it. And if you want to take that left arm and bring it all the way behind your back, holding onto your thigh, lifting the left shoulder, feel free. Keep those hips lifted. One more breath. Use that left hand to make your way back into tabletop. 2 cat-cows. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, exhale. Back to our center. Left hand reaches up, threads through, coming onto left temple, extending the right arm, lifting the hips. Breathe into it. One more breath. Release the right hand and come back to tabletop, but bring the big toes together, opening up those knees and extending the arms all the way. Coming onto your fingertips if you like, pushing the shoulder blades together. Or you can be on your forearms, of course. And if you want to open your feet for a little deeper stretch in the inner thighs, flex the feet. Walk the hands back nice and slowly. Bring the toes closer together, and we're coming into our first yoga squat of the day. So heavy head, pressing through the heels, feel the release in the lower back. And as usual, if you have your focus and your balance, take it up into a vertical spine, hands in prayer to the third eye. Both hands down, turn the feet parallel, and come into full forward fold here. Holding on the backs of the ankles, bring the head close to the knees. And now roll up very slowly, vertebra by vertebra, all the way to Tadasana. And here we are. 2-legged creatures again. Feeling pretty warmed up now. Let's do 2 cleansing breaths together. Big inhale up and through the mouth. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Straight into warrior 1. Checking hips square. Rounding down on the back foot as we bend into that front knee, knee over ankle. Hands up, 4 breaths. Straighten the front leg, open wide, coming through horizontal spine, all the way down, nose to knee. Finding triangle, find that horizontal spine, pushing the heart forward, looking up. Back to nose to knee. Bend into that front knee, coming back into 0-1. A little bit wobbly. Hands up. Straighten up. Come through wide parallel, rolling down, hanging over. Interlace the fingers, reaching them high, bringing the crown of the head closer to the mat. Release the hands and roll up slowly. Back to our center, relax the shoulders. Big inhale. And exhale, 0-1 on the other side, bending into that front knee. Make sure that back foot is not rolling forward. Hands up, 4 breaths. Straighten up the front leg, open wide, coming through horizontal spine, all the way down nose to knee, 6 breaths. Triangle, 6 breaths. Pushing the heart forward, shoulders back, lifting up, sternum. Back to nose to knee. From here, keep the head down, turn the back foot parallel, and we're going straight into plank. So find your way into plank. Pushing through the heels, nice strong core, strong arms. Two more breaths. Walk the feet up into downward dog. Should feel really good because we're pretty warm. Play with it. Release the knees and the toes and make your way into Balasana. Hands by your side or straight ahead, up to you. Catch your breath. And we're going to roll up, sitting tall, sitting on our haunches. While today. From here, we're going to try crane one more time. We tried this a few days ago. Let's see, we warmed up pretty well now. So hands come either onto the soles of your feet or behind you. And I'll show you with hands, not on your toes. If you can just lift just the buttocks off and then push your shoulder blades together, that's great. That's the start. If you want to try and really do the whole thing as best as I can today, hands on the soles of your feet, lifting those hips, pushing the shoulder blades together, head all the way back. Breathe. One more breath. And with control, come back all the way back to our center. And we'll do that one more time. Hands come behind wherever they are, lifting the hips off the mat, off yourself. And for those who are all the way through, shoulder blades connecting, hips high, head all the way back. And slowly back with control to our center and coming into Balasana to relieve that lower back. Let the head relax, hands by your side, palms up. And from here, rolling all the way back where we started onto our backs, with our knees facing the ceiling. Checking alignment, engage the core. We're going to do a bridge together. It should feel a lot easier this time because you're pretty warm by now. So grounding down on both feet, lifting those hips as high as you can. Bring the shoulder blades beneath you. Keep those thighs parallel. Breathe. One more breath. Slowly down with control. Bring both knees into chest. Give yourself a big hug. A gentle rock side to side. Place both feet down one more time. Open up the arms. Cross right ankle over left thigh. And lift off the left foot. And this should feel a lot easier now. And bring it close. Straighten up that left leg. Point and flex. Work those toes. Check your shoulders. Check the back of your neck. Keeping the foot flexed. Straight leg. Inhale, exhale. Place that left foot down. Cross thigh over thigh. Hook around the ankle if you want. Open the arms wide. Move the hips slightly to the right. Both knees come over to the left. Reach through the right arm. Hold with the left. Hold the knees with the left hand if you want. All optional. See where you are today. Breathe into it. One more breath. Rolling back on the left foot. Undo. Coming back to our usual position. Checking your alignment. Crossing left ankle over right thigh. Lift off right foot. Interlace and bring it closer. Straighten up that right leg. Point and flex. Work those toes. Work the ankle. Take your time doing it. Keep the foot flexed. Inhale, exhale, bring it closer. Place the right foot down. Make sure you're in alignment here as you cross thigh over thigh, opening the arms. Hook around the ankle if you want. Actually, relax. Sorry about Sasha. Both hips slightly to the left, both knees to the right. Reaching through the left arm. Breathe into it. Rolling back on the right foot. Undo the left foot. Realign. Bring both knees into chest. Big hug. Gentle rock. And place both feet down one more time. And one more bridge. Or if you want to try a shoulder stand, I'm going to do that today. I'm going to lead that. You know how to do your bridges, but those who want to try the shoulder stand, we start ready with our in our usual position, feet flat on the floor in front of our hips. We're going to contract our core. We're going to lift those hips all the way up to the ceiling, to the sky. So ready A nice vertical line from your toes all the way down to your shoulders. If you just stay here, that's great. If you want to go a little further, take those feet very slowly with control. We're going to take them all the way down over our heads. Hands can be interlaced behind the back or holding the hips. Come onto your toes into plow here. Lifting even higher on your shoulders. Breathe. And for those who want to, bring the knees to the ears. And now thread your arms through the inner knees, holding onto the backs of your ankles. And now coming out, keep the control, come back into plow, lifting really high on your shoulders. And this is probably the hardest part, is having the control come down vertebra by vertebra. So I like to keep my hands flat on the floor, use the control of the core, come down very slowly with control all the way down. Legs extended onto the floor. Everyone extend the legs onto the floor. Flex the feet. Lift the head. Look at the toes. Interlace the fingers behind the neck. And we're going to lift those feet just at each of the floor point and flex each one. Sasha, what are you doing? Keeping them flexed, bring them down, release the neck, the head. Take a moment just to catch your breath. Bring the right knee into chest. Keep the left leg really engaged, so flex it or point it. Shoulders equal on the mat, hips are equal on the mat. And now take the right knee over to the left, holding it in your left hand, stacking the hips, extending the left leg, and extending the right arm. Gazing towards the right, feel the torso twist. One more breath. Rolling back, big hugging of the right knee, and extend the right leg down to the mat. Bring the left knee into chest, give it a big hug. Check your shoulders, your neck, keep them nice and relaxed. Take that left knee over to the right, holding it in your right hand, extending the right leg, and opening up the left arm, trying to get that left shoulder on the mat, reaching through the left fingers, breathe into it. One more breath. Rolling back. Bring both knees into chest. Big hug. A gentle rock side to side. And of course, happy baby. And because we're pretty open, if you want to, hold onto your thumbs with your thumb and your index fingers and open both legs wide open. And now do happy baby. That's optional, of course. And when you're ready, bring both legs down to the mat. starting where we, ending where we started from. Sasha, relax. Shavasana, so ready, letting all those muscles go. Ready, let it go. Find your regular breath. Close your eyes. And go inward. Very gently bring your awareness back to your bodies. And when you're ready, make your way into fetal position and rest. And then back into a seated position, sitting nice and tall. Hands to heart center. My apologies about Sasha. Really being disruptive today. Chasing something around the house. But thank you for practicing with me. Have a wonderful weekend. Namaste.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Maybe see you Monday.
No need to apologize for Sasha.